the championship game.
I would absolutely agree to 2 points. One really interesting thing, we are seeing nearly identical lineups here, minus Spawn switching out for Semi here. He is on vacation, I've been told. And we are also going back to the map in which inSight lost previous in the season to We Are PIST. We are starting on Greyhammer. So I'm going to give the early advantage right now to PIST, but at the same time, I think inSight probably practiced their ass off and they're ready to bring it.
I wonder if inSight has watched the previous cast at all. One of the things I noticed for We Are PIST was that Elaborate, when he was nading into the A bomb site on Alpha, prior to their rushes, he would go and put himself in a really open position. If inSight has watched the cast, I wouldn't be surprised to see them kind of check out, to see if anyone, kind of watch that front door, because that's not something they did the first time around on this map.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good idea to rewatch where your weaknesses are. We are going to go ahead and start this game here, get this underway. That way everybody can tune in and watch this, and hopefully this match gets done in time for the invite match later on. So hopefully you will stay with us because that match is going to be absolutely insane.
I'm so excited for that match. CDZ and P Gaming, I think once again, two of the best teams in the league.
We right now we're going to focus on the open game, which is carrying as much hype as the invite game, in my opinion. We have Elaborate getting the instant one piece right there on Heredity, so this match already starting out strong for We Are PIST. Heredity was trying to catch how many people were rotating because Tempe and Spawn went A site, and 100 just hung around a little bit too long. We have Weedy Boy and Elaborate are going to be playing B side, and we're going to have Kevin MP watching Nips. So this is going to be a rotate over to B side. They did get one down Spawn, so you know that they're going to be weak at one of the sites because you have to cover Manhole. Manhole is an absolute must on Greyhammer. You give up Manhole, you give up rounds. It's that simple.
Yeah, and we are inSight's really playing the way you would expect them to. They've got Bomb Soldier, also known as Marine 1996. He's scoping B site, and they have 2 in A and 1 watching Manhole. Really, the only way you can handle this map with 4 players on defense.
Yeah, the player in B right now has no idea. Weedy Boy has actually used the boost and got all the way around, and he is going to shoot him right in the face. There it is. They're going to push into B. And there they go. They're already in B. They're walking through the site. Not even a shot fired until Weedy Boy pushes through the trains. He is going to get knocked fresh. Second kill around there. He is trading with someone in Spawn. It is going to be a kill. No, USB fail there. So it is now a 5-on-2 situation. One person locked down in Spawn. They are getting the rotate on Alpha. And we are going to see lots of trading going down Spawn. inSight needs a huge round to bring this back. Tipsy needs to go absolutely gigantic. And Enon, he needs to be his usual clutch master self, but that's not going to happen. Elaborate's going to cut him down. Tipsy's in a 1v5 situation. This is how I want to see the final start. They're breaking out the strats early. They're getting their early rounds on Greyhammer, and Tipsy gets shut down by Elaborate. So 3 kills to Elaborate, 2 kills to Weedy Boy, and We Are Pink, aka We Are PIST, coming through for the first round.
Holy moly, was that boost, was that over the wall just outside of B site?
It was. He walked along the pipeline all the way. That took him over 35 seconds to do that without making any noise, and he walked up and he executed Bomb Soldier.
Yeah, I don't think Marine, aka Bomb Soldier, was really expecting it. I'm not sure he even knows about that boost, because that's not something we've seen all that often. Really, I think Euphoria might have been the team that came up with that one.
I expect to see similar strats being used by Limited Bro later on, but however, they are not going to be playing on Greyhammer, I don't think, as Spawn is going to be in Spawn. Spawn is Spawn. Go figure. Weedy Boy is going to be B. Elaborate's tagged up. A side Jen at the fence, lit up for 57. Tempe is going to be nading over, and Weedy Boy actually got into B again. He got into B. I think he just walked in through the door. I think they're playing passive B. I think they gave up lobby because they're already in. There's 3 in right now.
Yeah, they actually have Bomb Soldier playing red container back by Spawn. I think they know about the boost now, and that's kind of how they're prepared to deal with it. Give up the lobby and let Bomb Soldier try to get some scopes into the hole.
Maybe nading over from a defensive point of view. Nading over and trying to jump lobby and take the wide route into Nips. But then again, you are available for Bomb Soldier getting the opening pick on Spawn. I was going to say you are available to get picked from Spawn, but as they make their way into B, Kevin MP is going to be trying to trade with somebody at Spawn Container. He needs to be careful. He is going to cut down if he peeks too fast. So definite slow play coming out. Elaborates in Manhole waiting for the rotate. Weedy Boy is cheese wheel trading with somebody right now. So interesting start to the round. We are pissed in a 4v5 situation. They are down a man. Trading still going on at cheese wheel. Weedy Boy 61 HP. Elaborate gets the kill on 100, equalizing it for a 4v4. He is going to try and make the wheel. It does not make the wheel work in his favor, but Kevin MP gets not fresh. So 4v3 situation, and they have a player tagged up on B side. So I would say HP advantage right now for We Are Pissed. There's trades going down Spawn. Weedy Boy finally cleans up Bomb Soldier. 4v2. The rotate is not in time. George gets cuts down, and Tipsy's going to follow right behind. So Weedy Boy having a great game so far.
Yeah, interesting round. We Are Pissed. Down one man, comes up with the round. When they got that kill on Heredity, did you see what happened there?
Heredity got shot from Manhole. Elaborate pushed up and killed him straight away. Heredity never even saw him.
I was thinking there was no way Pissed was going to get the round unless, yeah, they got up Manhole, and somehow they get up Manhole when somebody's watching it. Pretty impressive. That's hard to do.
He was down there for a while listening to footsteps, making sure that he was able to rotate exactly when he needed to, and Weedy Boy's going to eat a nade to 92. But Kevin MP is going to be Sewers, Tempe and Spawn are going to be A-Gens, and you're going to have Elaborate tagged up to 24 trying to watch Spawn. Yeah, he never even saw it coming, really. He was walking around the containers right next to Manhole, and Elaborate just had the perfect timing. Pushed in right when he needed to. So it's a little bit of a slow play round here. 2-minute mark coming up. 5v5 situation still. And health advantage is probably going to be in inSight's favor because you have 2 players tagged up. As Kevin MP is trading with somebody in mini sewers, you actually have 3 players tagged up. Spawn is lit to 42 as well. So 2 players on PIST are technically one-shots if they get hit upper chest with AKs or G36s. Of course, Bomb Soldier is using an op, so those players aren't going to be able to tank 40 HP, but it is probably going to be a delayed B push here as they try and bait out the pre-scope. First shot misses, but nobody pushes in afterwards, so I kind of disagree with that. As soon as you make him miss, you need to have someone ready to peek him, and the rest of the people push in. So they are going to push in, baiting out the pre-scope. Enon is there for help. Bomb Soldier does hit the second shot. They know where Spawn is. Spawn was trying to hide Enon with the double kill, shutting down that rush with Bomb Soldier. So great help there. 2v5 situation. Kevin MP is in sewers, and Tempe is going to be outside of A. Where's the rotate coming out from inSight? Where do they think they are?
inSight's actually just holding still, with the one exception that they have pushed out of the site at lobby in B. So Enon's actually playing orange gen.
Oh, Enon is going to get the 3rd kill for the round, and 100 is going to clean up Tempe and Sewer. So inSight quickly turning the momentum back in their favor with a great crush over B. So that's what you need. You really need it on Greyhammer. Greyhammer tends to be an offensive-sided map, but as I say this, it seems like I'm almost saying this every week. This is a momentum-sided map. It really comes down to what team is playing well, what chemistry is working for which team, and you know how the strats really unfold, and if you can crush said strats. So I mean, it is momentum sided, absolutely, but it is going to be another boost here for Weedy Boy. They are trying to get out of the way of a nade. Good job there. Map awareness is key. Kevin MP is going to be Spawn. Elaborate's going to be Manhole, and Tempe's actually playing my spot in gens all the way back, so nobody can see him. And they are going to probably try and get another boost here. They're making a little bit too much noise out of B, I think. And the nades are going to come over from Nip, so Weedy Boy is going to get tagged up to 78. Just Spawn is going to get the opening kill on Bomb Soldier. That is a headshot. Enon is there for help, but he gets shut down by Weedy Boy. So the bait and switch out of inSight right now is a little bit too strong for them to handle. As they move into lobby, they are probably going to jump Nips and go A because Weedy Boy has already made the jump Nips. So this is definitely going to be an A push. Tempe and Weedy going into A would be a strong move here. As Kevin MP is tagging somebody. No, it looked like he no-regged on somebody in the back of sight. So the rotate out of inSight is over to B side. So a plant here at A is not going to be seen by inSight.
No, and inSight is all rotated over to B, so they do not know what's coming. And just as I say that, Heredity looks like he saw someone jump Nips.
You know, that could be a little bit of a problem for PIST here, as they still have not gotten the bomb down, and they give up a kill. Herenity gets the kill on Tempe, and Spawn gets lit up to 51, so no reason why Tempe doesn't plant that bomb as soon as they break into sight. There's nobody in sight, and the two of people locking it down as 100 gets another kill, but finally gets taken out by Weedy Boy. It is going to be a 3v2 situation, and they're actually going to rotate all the way back to B. Kevin MP is going to try and get the bomb down now. It's a 2v2 situation. Not Fresh cleans up Weedy Boy, so 2v2 situation. Both players at 100 HP. One person's going to be at hole. One person's going to be stall container, back corner of the site. They're going to get Ghost down to spawn, and they're going to play it accordingly.
And we're going to get two members of inSight rotating through spawn. Fresh is 100 HP and Tipsy 23 HP, so definitely an achievable 2v2 here.
Well, they know one person is whole. They are going to give up the ghost here as Tipsy gets annihilated and Elaborate gets the kill on Not Fresh. So two headshots coming down. 3-1 advantage here to We Are Pissed. They're making short work of inSight again. inSight needs a really strong hold this round, otherwise the momentum might be too strong for them to come back.
And Weedy and Elaborate are absolutely putting PIST on their back right now. Each one of them 6-2. So those guys are going huge. inSight really needs someone to step up. Enon and Herenity are getting fragged, but they need some help frags from the rest of their teammates. They can't do it alone right now. They got to keep on getting those entry frags, and they have not done that well.
And one of the most crucial things is, especially as a scope, if you're locking down a doorway, Bomb Soldier needs to hit that opening pick. You can fall back to a passive position and then cover, hole in the wall, but if you make it a 4v5, you're automatically putting a gun advantage, for your team, because it's going to be 4 rifles against 4 rifles. Weedy Boy uses the boost and gets Enon. He peeked him right over the door, and the push into B is going to be met with G36 fire. Weedy Boy is going to go long to Nips, but I don't think that's going to work out. And Spawn is going to be waiting just behind in lobby to try and get the cleanup kill here. Weedy Boy is going to be trading, tagged up to 22. Elaborate has made it into manhole, so that is something to keep an eye on. Kevin MP is watching Spawn. He is going to tag someone up Spawn, so good heads up play by Kevin MP, as they are going to be trading outside of A now. 2 players outside of A. Weedy Boy is going to be cheese wheel, wood spool, whatever you want to call it. Elaborate is going to be walking all the way to A connector. So this could be an A push.
inSight would not be ready for an A push. Just to say that, Herenity gets a nice shot on Kevin from spawn. It looks like he was trying to rotate into gens.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and blame that death on Elaborate. Yeah, Elaborate was right there in warehouse.
I can't believe this. They don't see each other.
Elaborate finally kills a 100. He needs to get into the back of A right now. Spawn is in a pretty interesting spot. He needs to be careful he doesn't get called out for shoulder peeking. Kevin MP is going to push in. Weedy Boy gets cleaned up by Marine 1996, who foregoes the G36 foregoes the scope for a G36. Elaborate cleans up Tipsy, but Tempe is tagged up to 14 HP. Bomb is going to go down A. 3v2 situation here for inSight. Fresh needs a huge round right here, right now. Bomb Soldier can do it as well, but I think, yeah, I saw that coming. He was going to get... Oh, and he walks right into pre-fire. 4-1 right now. We are pissed over inSight. They are making short work.
Elaborate absolutely won them that round by getting up. Did he get up mini sword or did he get boosted?
No, he walked right up that ladder again. And the B push is not going to go well as 100 cleans up Elaborate and Weedy Boy. So this round starting immediately. 100 was looking for the multi. Spawn was there to cut him off. So we have a 3v4 situation here. inSight now, but 3v3 no longer has the advantage. Check that now they do. Enon cleans up Kevin MP after Fresh gets taken out by him. So it is going to be a 2v3 situation, but Jewel Spawn is in B right now. So Tempe is outside in A, but Spawn has taken lobby. So inSight's going to be in a pretty interesting position. I think they're going to have to spread it out 1-1 and 1, or maybe 1 Spawn, 1 A, and 1 B. Don't know how well that's going to work on this rotate here, because Spawn's a pretty decent shot. And Kevin MP is just, really, he's just trying to stay out of the way of a ghost.
They are playing that 1-1 and 1 with Enon. He's going to play the rotator while watching manhole. So I think Bomb Soldier is going to get the ghost that someone is in lobby.
Well, Spawn is definitely making enough noise for anybody who is there, apart from Helen Keller, to know he is currently present in lobby. He's going to be throwing a nade into sight, interesting placement. I don't know if if he got a ghost there. But Spawn is now going to be rotating lobby, and some connection issues coming down from PIST. As Tempe cleans up Tipsy, 2v2 situation now. And Tempe seems to be rocking a 3-bar, so everything's fine here on the client side, and as they are going to get the bomb down for A, 1 minute left in the round for plant, so that's not too long. Good outplaying inSight here, forcing rotates, forcing aggressive plays, forcing pushes to try and equalize, because they were down a few guys. So good round here out of PIST so far, and they need to lock down Gen, and they need to lock down Spawn. That's where the threats are going to come from.
And we are going to get a double push from Spawn and Gen. So.
Alpha team wins.
And as I said, Tempe locks down Spawn door, Jewel Spawn walks down Genfield, and that's how it does. That's how it does.
A-site is definitely the easier site to hold down. Although you can kind of stall B-site out better, A-site it's real easy because it's got 3 choke points. One person on a choke point, and you're good.
Nade's going to be trading over the top at B. Nobody's really going to get tagged up, as Kevin MP is going to be in Genfield, Tempe is going to be in Genfield, Elaborate is continuing to work manhole, Weedy Boy is going to be outside of B with Jewel Spawn. So trades going down at Nip, somebody's getting tagged up. And a great wallbang here, Bomb Soldier was playing the ledge and he got wallbanged by Spawn, so... And Weedy Boy then gets the pick on Hunted, who tried to play aggressive outside of B lobby. So 5v3 situation. PIST is just absolutely steamrolling inSight right now. 5v2 as Fresh gets cleaned up. They are going to get the bomb down B. One player is going to be Spawn. They need to make sure they lock that down. Kevin MP and Tempe are going to be trading with Tipsy inside of A. I think that's who it was. And Enon is going to be trading in Spawn. Enon does get the better of Elaborate. Weedy's going to be there to try and clean him up. Don't think that's going to happen. Kevin MP looking stylish as ever with his T-Hawk running in sewers. And it is going to be Spawn to try and hold off this 2v1 advantage. He does hold him off, so it's now a 3v1. Tipsy gets the better of him, so Enon does some work, gets 2 kills. Tipsy needs 2. Tempe is at the wrong bomb site. And I think the stall is going to come down for B, as Kevin MP is going to be able to stall this out by himself because Tempe went to the wrong bomb site.
The stall is real, so good job from Kevin MP of holding on to that stall. Looks like Tempe is having some connection issues, so it looks like we are going to get a pause next round.
They are going to utilize a pause. I don't know if it takes place this round or next round.
So as we get the pause rule figured out, we just have to talk about the steamroller that is We Are PIST right now. And Elaborate, I feel like, has really led the way for this We Are PIST team, absolutely killing this manhole, as looks like we are going to get a pause right now.
Yeah, Elaborate and Weedy Boy are the clear-cut MVPs right now. Spawn had a good round, but it is too strong right now for inSight to handle the force that is Weedy Boy and Elaborate, which is good to see because I was told constantly that Weedy Boy is Weedy Boy's a good player, solid player. In the last few weeks, I haven't really seen him put up impressive numbers, but he is absolutely demolishing inSight right now, and Elaborate's right next to him. I think they were rocking the same score at one point in time, and Kevin MP and Spawn right there are pretty much just to watch at this point. I mean, they're getting some frags and they're helping breach, and Tempe's getting some cleanup kills, but I mean, really, it's Weedy Boy and Elaborate who are just picking inSight apart right now. What do you think inSight really needs to do in order to change?
Well, they're just not getting frags out of Fresh, Tipsy, and Bomb Soldier right now. So it seems like they're getting picked off in lobby a lot. And I don't know whether they need to switch someone around or switch someone out right now. But they're just getting straight outgunned. I don't think that there's We Are PIST has done anything spectacular on offense except for, Elaborate's made really nice use of just sound whoring down in mini sewer and catching inSight whenever they kind of move around or change a spot. So if I'm inSight, I'm kind of just going to do the same thing. I really don't think there's that much you can do. I don't think stacking a site's going to particularly help them. So maybe it's a personnel change. Change up where your guys are playing the site.
I would agree. I would definitely move Bomb Soldier over to A. That would be my call. Have him just pre-scope Gen Door to try and get that entry frag, because pre-scoping B door is definitely not working for him, because PIST is getting the better of him more rounds than not. So it's going to be up to, in my opinion, it's going to be up to Enon this round and really Heredity to try and get a double kill to get the advantage in their favor, and then it's going to be up to the rest of the team to really just get one kill at that point. Because they've been up 3-5, 4-5 so many rounds here, and they're just giving them away like candy.
Yeah, and this team can't rely consistently on Heredity and Enon to take 2 or 3 men out in a rush. It has happened a couple rounds, but even those rounds they haven't been able to convert. So, yeah, maybe you want to switch either Fresh or Tipsy over into the lobby. They're both players that are known for their good G36 spraying, and so maybe you just want to let PIST get in to the site, and then play those choke points. Don't try to peek them, because that's not working for you right now, and hopefully you win your one-on-one spray battles. Certainly I think Tipsy and Fresh have the ability to do that.
As I'm getting message here, more connection problems coming out of We Are Pissed. Unfortunate, but nothing we can really do about that, as I don't really see I don't see the connection issue on the CA side, as Tempe was reporting some connection issues and he was still rocking a 3-bar in game, so hopefully he just gets his computer fixed and we can start the second half, because We Are Pissed only has a few more minutes left on this pause. There's a few shoutouts here that we could mention from PIST. Several of the main players here, Weedy Boy, Elaborate, and Tempe, want to give a shout out to Asperity, saying Phobia would have beat PIST when they couldn't even beat inSight, and PIST beat inSight, so the logic for Asperity isn't really there. But,
I'm not going to try to defend my teammate on that one.
And Weedy Boy wants to give a shout out to Terminated, I hate you, quote unquote. So definitely spreading the love. I like it. Gonna go ahead and ask if We Are Pissed is ready, and we're gonna start this second part of the first half here after utilizing a pause. We Are Pissed is up 6-1 right now.
Did you see this absolute steamroller coming in from We Are Pissed? I thought we were going to see a bit closer of a half, but either the boosts have really thrown inSight off their game, or they are just not playing well.
I did see the PIST steamroller for Greyhammer. I know that they were practicing this map, and they rewatched the cast, and they were watching what worked and what didn't work. So I had PIST winning Greyhammer, and I have them losing the second map. But we will see how that works out, because the second map is going to be short fuse, and I'm going to give the advantage to inSight on that map. But at the time, right now, We Are Pissed looks to be the unstoppable force. As quick shout out to Valtrex, you're a cutie. As we move into the second part of this first half, it is going to be an all-out A-rush. This looks to be a 5-man gen spam, and they're going to get in. Great nade coming over the top from Bomb Soldier, so I guess they saw that A-rush coming. Trey's coming down. Tipsy gets the better of Tempe here. 2v4 situation. Fresh takes out Elaborate. Kevin MP cleans up Tempe. There is going to be trades up top. Nobody's cleaned the up-top threat yet, as they are still shooting at Connector. And they're going to have to rotate spawn and try and get B, because they are in some bad trouble right there, getting pinned from 2 different angles. They do make the move. Kevin MP is going to get tagged up, 60 HP, trading with someone in spawn. Enon gets the better of him. Weedy Boy, 7 HP, picks Fresh in the face, 1v2 situation. He needs to get this kill in spawn right here, right now. He does. He needs to know he's above him. Does he get the kill? He does get the multi-kill. 7 HP clutch, and that is going to be the half. And I think that's going to be that's going to be the story, is Weedy Boy just single-handedly just tearing inside a new one.
Absolutely give Weedy Boy the MVP for the first half. He just wrecked inSight. 1v3. All those guys were 100 HP when they made the 2v3 rotate. So, Weedy Boy, you gotta give him his credit, but I'm not sure what inSight was doing there. I felt like they played that one a little bit too aggressive. Really surprised they allowed Weedy to get that round.
I don't know what happened. They had a great nade over the top, and they got the entry frag. I don't know how inSight let that one go, but that seems to be the story. They get up 1 or 2 kills and then they just give away 3 or 5, just like that.
You have to give it to PIST though for the decision there, knowing they were getting collapsed on to push out from the site into spawn. That really challenged inSight. I don't think inSight would thought they were going to push that, and so perhaps it caught them a little bit by surprise there. And Weedy, obviously the aim is working for him right now. I think he had something like 10, 11 frags that half, leading the way for We Are Pissed. As
Yeah,
inSight is actually choosing to bring in Crusher, also known as Val. So interesting, making the change out, but I think I have to agree with them on this one. Bomb Soldier didn't have a particularly good half, and they need someone who's a little bit more tactically good. When I talked to Ush about why Crusher's going to play, last week he told me it was because he thought Crusher was the better strategic player. He knows a lot of nade spots, does some strat calling, so not surprised to see this come in for inSight, who you generally don't associate as a strat calling team.
Yeah, Crusher is I like to call him a smash fragger. I mean, he's basically my equivalent to Shocker from BEB. He doesn't really care about his KD all that much. I mean, he just cares about getting that open frag, and he just pushes into the site. So we're probably going to start the second half here. I'm just going to verify that both teams are ready, and we're going to push into this. inSight needs to basically win out to win the half.
And I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I think this is going to be over in about 3 rounds. I think inSight. I think inSight gives away the first round, gets the second round, loses the third round.
I think inSight only makes it to round 2. But I know We Are Pissed. When you think of We Are Pissed, you think of the hungriest team in the open division. And these guys, out of anyone, are going to prepare for matches. And so, seeing that 7-1 stomp, somewhat surprising to me, but these guys are ready.
Yeah, I've logged on to PIST occasionally to try and talk with Semi about league talks and talk to Mo about upcoming casts and things like that, and I see this 5 constantly in that channel, either scrimming or rewatching a cast that gets put up on one of the PIST channels to see their weaknesses and see where they can improve. So I mean, they're definitely dedicated, and I'll give them credit. Not Fresh is going to get shot in the face to 86 HP. Go figure. That bullet hit him square in the jaw. But inSight is going to be nade clicking all the way back at the door near the back gen, and they're going to be walking up to get nades all the way over into A. So A side is going to get absolutely tactically bombarded here, and expect to see a delayed A push here within the next 20 seconds.
PIST is playing the site pretty smart. Elaborate's playing far back in the site where it's hard to nade, and Tempe's playing on that shelving unit right behind the entrance. So that's not a spot I don't think I've ever seen anyone play that shelving unit. So kind of an interesting spot coming out from PIST. I don't know if those spots are easily naded. I don't think they are.
Well, nades do go over the top. They are going to get in. The breaching frag does come down, but quickly gets cleaned up. Hunted and Crusher, as I was talking about, not afraid to just get in there and spray it down. Elaborate does take out Tipsy, so it's only a 4v3 situation. Good nade over the top. Should have killed Fresh, but didn't. Went off right next to his head, so Fresh with some great luck this half. Crusher gets the second kill of the round. Enon is traded and kills Weedy Boy. One more person in the unshootable fence here as 3 people are spraying at him. Pistol finally comes out, and Crusher gets the third kill of the round. So swapping out Marine for Crusher is exactly what they needed. And as I said, inSight is going to get the first round, and I think they lose this round right here. And that'll be all she wrote, as Tipsy is going to be spawn. That's interesting. I don't normally see him on spawn. Harp. It is it's usually I must have not been paying attention. I thought Tipsy usually plays A gen field, but it is going to be another A click nade strat, as Not Fresh has walked all the way back from the house. Tipsy is still trading to Nips, as Enon is going to have a G36. The problem with having 4 or 5 people walk with nades is you can get peaks, so you definitely want to have 2 or 3 people with